Welcome back to 5 Minutes With, where we highlight leaders who are making a big impact both locally and worldwide. I'm Morgan Yonge, and today I'm joined by Bennet Stich with Trex Marketing Group. Bennet, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, so please share a little bit about Trex Marketing Group and what you guys offer.
So Trex Marketing Group, I founded in 2019, and we were in a kind of an online digital marketing space. We then, 2019, 2020, that big scary word of the pandemic happened, COVID, and me starting a newer business to me at the time, among many other businesses that I run. We were going, okay, so what is the play here? And I then linked up with my head of fulfillment I have currently, Jesse, and we sat down and we're like, okay, let's branch into the e-commerce sector. So we niched down into the e-commerce world, primarily just Facebook, Instagram ads, email marketing, a light website, conversion rate optimization, kind of our main bread and butter, I would say, in the e-commerce sector. We then got linked up with a few other e-commerce stores, and kind of the rest is history at that point.
Well, awesome. What are some of those challenges that you find these businesses are facing these days, and how do you guys help them overcome?
So I think the main challenge, every time I get on a call with a prospective client, business owner, it's more about the time factor. So they've, devoted their lives obviously to their business, and they're just wearing so many hats. And for them, it's okay, how do I prioritize growing my business without, essentially having more gray hairs? And so we come in and we help them to take off of that marketing hat piece perspective for the business owner. They are involved obviously in the marketing efforts, especially because if you have businesses that have a specific brand, that they, how they market and whatnot. So you kind of have to collaborate together, but at the same time, we take care of everything for them when it comes from a marketing perspective. That I would say is probably the number one thing I see. The number two thing is, again, business owners are super busy wearing too many hats. It's keeping up with the technology, keeping up with the latest trends, what's going viral, that kind of thing. And that's where we come in as well.
Beautiful. How would you define success?
For myself in this business, I judge success two ways. The first one is very obvious to anybody in the space, and that is how much the business has grown by using our marketing efforts. That's, obviously number one, making sure that that bottom line is still very healthy and steadily increasing. The second is I want to build rapport with each and every one of my clients. That is a huge factor in my business. I don't want them just to be another number. I want to personally know them and know their journey and build that rapport. And I feel like with more rapport and building that relationship also leads into growing the business how they indeed want it. So that's my two big things, I would say.
Beautiful. And how does building that rapport with a client build your authenticity as a business owner?
Well, I don't want to say that I play the Minnesota nice card, but I do play the Minnesota nice card. I am from Minnesota, born and raised. We do things a little different in Minnesota. You can even tell by how I just said it there with my accent. But it's just kind of being that person that they can go to, a business owner, and ask questions, bounce ideas off, have a full-on marketing team at their disposal. It's just to help them through this journey. And again, I like to know the ins and outs of the businesses and business owners that I work with. Believe it or not, I actually have turned away business because the business owner and myself, we just didn't jive. And it's one of those things where I want to come to work each and every day and enjoy what I do and enjoy who I work with.
Beautiful. I'm right there with you. Well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure working with you today.
Yes, thank you for having me. This has been great.
Absolutely. And viewers, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode. If you want more information about Bennet, you can head on over to thedailynewsnetwork.com and we'll have all of his info on there. We'll see you in the next episode of 5 Minutes With.